Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear students, once again we are with you with another interesting topic, and the topic name is element and compound. This is part 2. So, first we'll talk about what is compound. A compound is a pure substance consisting of two or more elements which have been chemically combined. Now you can see that hydrogen and oxygen combining to form a compound. Now, what is a compound? With water together with substance like salt, sugar, chalk, sand, carbon dioxide, and plastic belong to a group of matter known as compound. Water, for example, is made up of two elements, oxygen and hydrogen, which have combined during a chemical reaction. How to write word equation? A word equation may be used to describe a chemical reaction. In this case of water, the equation for its formation is written as hydrogen reacts with oxygen to form water. There are two hydrogen combined with one oxygen. Now we'll talk about different compound and elements which make up a compound, like sodium chloride. Sodium chloride, the formula of sodium chloride is NaCl. Now sand, silicon oxide, that's silicon oxygen, and compound we have dry ice, solid carbon dioxide, carbon and oxygen, chalk, calcium carbonate, calcium, hydrogen and oxygen, sugar, carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Now we'll talk about the properties of compound. There are only about 100 elements, but from these elements millions of compounds can be formed. Although each compound has different properties, compounds are formed by chemical reaction. The chemical reaction, iron and sulfur do not form new substance when mixed, but when heated, a chemical reaction occurs forming a compound iron sulfide. Iron reacts with sulfur to form iron sulfide. Compound can only be broken down into simpler substance by chemical reaction. Like compounds are broken down into their constituent element or compound through heating, exposure of light, or electric current, like water breaking down into hydrogen and oxygen. You can see in this process the current is passing and hydrogen and oxygen is going to break down. Chemical reaction, copper carbonate reacts with copper oxide along with the heat, so carbon dioxide will form. Chemical reaction, a compound possesses properties distinct from its constituent elements. Sodium plus chlorine goes to make sodium chloride. Different elements in a compound are joined together in a fixed proportion by mass. Hydrogen and oxygen combines to form H2O. This equation is very much balanced. 1 gram of hydrogen reacts with 8 grams of oxygen to produce 9 grams of water. Formation of compound. Combining elements during chemical reaction. Example, the compound magnesium oxide is formed when magnesium burns in oxygen, another element. Magnesium plus oxygen goes to make magnesium oxide. Combination. Combining elements and compound during chemical reaction. Nitrogen reacts with oxygen to form nitrogen dioxide. Here you can see nitric oxide plus oxygen to form nitrogen dioxide. Ammonia plus hydrogen chloride goes to make ammonium chloride. Jazakallah for today. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.